Namaste, beautiful yogis. Veronique here with my dog Bowery. He's gonna help me with my tutorial video today. We're going to be working on the Vinyasa. So a lot of my classes are Vinyasa based. So definitely want to select the Vinyasa that works for you, right? So finding a place where you're able to support yourself through your joints and so that you're able to practice safely with correct alignment. So I'll break down 3 options for you. This is my life at home, just in case you were wondering. So the first option is to simply skip the Vinyasa altogether. That is a perfectly valid way to move through the flow. So I'll just walk through the 3 options, and then this is something fun to play with at home so that you're able to sort of choose the Vinyasa that suits you, and then when you come to class, you feel like you have the best Vinyasa for your body. So the first option, and then if you don't have blocks at home, you could either use maybe books or something about this thickness, if you have like maybe a keepsake box or something like that. And then we're using this just as a tool to measure. So to begin with, the first option I'll set up is with the blocks on the second setting at the top of the mat. And then you'll have your fingers directly behind the blocks. And then you'll come to find your downward facing dog. So just start to settle in. You can have a soft bend in the knees to allow length through the side bodies, gazing in between the toes. And then inhale to ripple forward to find your plank pose. Bowery, come here. You'll find your plank pose, and then track your alignment so that wrists, elbows, and shoulders are in line. And then you'll inhale to come forward a little bit. So from here, you can tap the knees down, and then you'll hug your elbows straight back. So we're finding a half push-up so that the shoulders will come to tap the blocks, or if you feel quite stable, maybe you keep the knees lifted. So we're really light on the shoulders. We're not dumping down, right? We're still staying nice and lifted. And then you'll inhale to come to the tops of the toes. Inhale to find your upward facing dog. If this is too much, you can modify and keep your knees down. Maybe you stay low to find your baby cobra. And then as you exhale, tuck the toes under, push up and back, find your downward facing dog. So I'll show that to you in real time just so that you can get a sense of it, really paying attention to link breath with movement. So from downward facing dog, we'll find this on the exhale. Inhale, ripple forward, plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale to find your upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So another great modification, just if you felt like maybe going back to down dog wasn't enough, a sort of nice flow, even if maybe you feel strong enough for Chaturanga. Sometimes after a lot of Vinyasas, the shoulders and the wrists can start to feel fatigued. So maybe in between, you inhale to find your cow pose and exhale to find your cat. So I hope that is helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me a message or pull me over after class, and we can go through and work on your Vinyasa so that you feel like you're able to flow with grace, with fluidity, with strength, and thank you for watching. Namaste.